What's up, family? Hope you are doing well today. It's a great Friday morning. This filters thing has been on my mind the whole entire week. Talking about temptation, offense, pain, those things that the enemy wants to use to change how we see life, where our reality dictates what we believe to be our truth. Where it feels so real to us that it has to be true, and that's not always the case. The devil wants us limited in our perspective, only seeing the negative, the worst, rather than the positive and all the other things that are going on. I'm not saying deny the negative. I'm not saying act like they don't exist. What I'm saying is that you are more than your pain. You're more than your desires. You are more than your struggles. And one of the things the enemy tries to do to shrink, I use it to shrink an example, shrink our perspective, change the way we see things, limit how we see life, is through doubt. Doubt is something that we all experience in the journey of faith. Don't anybody fool you and make you believe that they don't doubt. Nobody's ever 100% in faith. The reality is that the walk of God is filled with times of uncertainty, and uncertainty requires faith. Times of uncertainty requires faith. Here's the thing, if we had 100% certainty, we would not need faith. There are a few things that I'm certain of, that God is real and that God will always be good. There are other times where I have to just trust God because I'm not always certain in every single thing. And so doubt then, watch this, does not have to be our enemy. Doubt can be the birthing place for a search for faith. Doubt can be a beginning of your search for faith. That God is a mystery, that sometimes His will is mysterious, but we learn to trust Him, even in our doubts. Learn to seek Him, learn to believe Him more, because your doubts do not have to be your enemy. Your doubts can be the very thing that pushes you closer to God, seeking His will and seeking His person. Doubt can limit the way you see life if you allow it to get the best of you. When you read 1 Samuel 17, Israel is doubting God. They see Goliath, they see the giant, and they have more faith in the giant than they do in the God that called them to do what they were called to do. They maximize Goliath out of fear and minimize God out of fears. They saw Goliath as bigger than God. They believed in Goliath's power over God's power. And here comes David with a testimony that if God delivered me from the lion and the bear, surely He can deliver me from this Goliath. The Bible shows us that David, even though he was seeing a giant on earth, had enough faith in God that his God was bigger than Goliath. Your doubts want to come to shrink God in your life and maximize your Goliaths, everything that's bringing you fear, everything that's causing doubt. Doubt wants to shrink your ability to see, but faith allows you to see the broader perspective. Yes, Goliath is real, but my God is real also. Yes, Goliath is big, but my God is bigger. Yes, Goliath is a seasoned military person, but my God triumphs in everything. Our God is victorious, and He created Goliath. There's something that's scaring you today that's producing doubt in your life. Don't focus on it. Acknowledge it, but don't focus on it. Focus on your God. David did not focus on Goliath. He focused on the God that Goliath was offending. He said, who is this uncircumcised Philistine that's messing with us and defying the living God? I want you to learn to walk in faith. Let your fears and your doubts be the birthing place to seek God more, study His word more, pray more, because seasons and moments of doubt can introduce you to the greatest seasons of faith that you'll ever experience. Learn to trust God, and don't let the devil shrink the way you see life, where the only thing you see is what you're afraid of, what you're doubting. Understand that Goliath is real, but God is real, and God is bigger also. Satan wants us locked in to only seeing the negative, when God wants to expand our horizons to see the positive. Yes, the problem is real, but my God is real too. And God is real in your life. And like David, declare, say that God is living. And who is this uncircumcised Philistine? Who is this thing causing fear in my life that's defying the God that can do all things in my life? Because all things are possible to them that believe. Expand your faith. Ask God to increase your faith. Like the Father, admit, I believe, but help my unbelief to see beyond what's going on to the possibilities of God. We'll pick this up another time. God bless y'all. We love you. We appreciate you. And talk to you soon.